Formula One, the pinnacle of motorsport, a battlefield where the world's greatest engineers and drivers push the limits of speed, aerodynamics, and innovation. You might think that F1 has no impact on the car you drive every day, but F1 isn't just about racing. It's a proving ground that has shaped the very cars we drive today. From ABS to hybrid technology, the innovations born on the track have transformed the automotive industry in ways most people don't even realize. So how exactly has F1 revolutionized the cars we use every day? If you're a fan of internal combustion engines and you are worried about their future, stick around, because F1 might just have found the solution to both preserve gas cars and make them eco-friendly. Let's start with one of the most important innovations, anti-lock braking system or ABS. Developed in the 1950s for aircraft, ABS was first introduced to the racing world by Mercedes-Benz in the 1970s, being heavily tested in Formula One after being banned at the start of the 1994 season. After F1 proved the usefulness of the system, it made its way to the road cars. The principle is simple. ABS prevents wheels from locking up under heavy braking, allowing them to keep spinning and therefore maintaining traction and allowing the driver to steer while stopping, making your car go from this to this. Today, ABS is a standard feature in almost every production car, saving countless lives. And then there's carbon ceramic brakes, initially developed for aerospace and then adapted for Formula One. These brakes offer incredible stopping power and heat resistance. It wasn't long before high-performance road cars like Ferraris and Porsches started using them. Today, some sportier everyday vehicles come with optional carbon ceramic brakes, offering F1 grade stopping power to regular drivers. It is also important to mention that F1 teams like Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, or even Red Bull have increasingly used their quote-unquote street cars or even developed track cars to implement and test their new technologies, due to the budget restrictions that were implemented on the sport in recent years. Think hybrids are slow and boring? Think again. F1 has been a major player in perfecting hybrid technology. In 2009, Formula One introduced KERS, also known as Kinetic Energy Recovery System, a system that stores energy in batteries under braking and releases it as a power boost when the driver pushes a button. Fast forward to today, and F1 cars use NGUK and MGUH systems to recycle wasted energy and improve efficiency. These developments directly influenced road cars, leading to high-performance hybrid hypercars like the McLaren P1 and LaFerrari. But it didn't stop there. Modern hybrid road cars now use similar energy recovery systems to improve fuel efficiency, proving that F1 technology doesn't just make cars faster, it makes them smarter. But you might be wondering if these innovations only have an impact on luxury vehicles, and the answer to that question is absolutely not. The highest-selling hybrid car in history, the Prius, also uses a similar technology, proving once again the huge impact of F1 in the car industry. Take active aerodynamics, wings and flaps that adjust in real time to optimize performance. First perfected in F1, this tech now appears in hypercars and even some sports sedans like the Porsche GT3 RS. Even the way everyday cars are shaped, sleek lines, sculpted curves, and underbody airflow management, owes a huge debt to the wind tunnels of F1. If you want to go fast, you need to be light. Enter carbon fiber, a material that's 5 times stronger than steel, but much lighter. First used in F1 in the 1980s by McLaren, carbon fiber quickly became the gold standard for chassis construction in the racing world, being used by the likes of Bugatti, Koenigsegg, and pretty much every other hypercar brand in existence. Today, carbon fiber isn't just for race cars. Supercars, sports cars, and even some high-end electric vehicles incorporate carbon fiber panels, reducing weight and improving efficiency. Even everyday cars benefit from F1-inspired lightweightening strategies, making them safer and more fuel efficient. Formula One isn't just about hardware, it's about data. Sensors on an F1 car can collect thousands of data points per second, allowing teams to fine-tune performance in real time. This data-driven approach has found its way into modern road cars. Advanced driver assistance systems, like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and real-time diagnostics all stem from F1's obsession with data. Even features like predictive maintenance, where your car tells you need to service before something breaks, are inspired by telemetry systems used in F1. A particularly good example were the Williams FW14B and FW15C, both featuring active suspension, traction control, ABS, semi-automatic gearbox, and fly-by-wire throttle. All these technologies working together made the 1992 and 1993 Williams so dominant that Mansell won the 1992 season with 5 races to spare. And even though the FW15C was often considered too advanced and the future of Formula One, the FIA decided to ban active suspension at the end of the 1993 season and other electronic aids for the 1994 season, making the FW15C the last car to legally use it. These Williams cars set the benchmark for innovation in F1, and their dominance led to rule changes aimed at making the sport more about the driver's skill than technology. Regardless, the technology was proven, and today it is pretty much unimaginable to buy a car without all these safety features. So what's next? As F1 moves towards sustainable fuels, electric power, and AI-driven performance analysis, the road car industry follows, and the future of automotive technology is being written in the high-speed laboratories of Formula One. And now for what I promised at the beginning of the video. This one particular innovation could save internal combustion engines from extinction. You see, in the last couple years, lawmakers have threatened time and time again to introduce a ban on internal combustion engines due to their emissions. But F1 has been pushing for the use of renewable biofuels, aka synthetic fuels. The F1 cars being driven today use a mix of 90% fossil fuels and 10% ethanol or renewable biofuel. But F1 is set to switch to fully sustainable synthetic fuels from the next season onwards, which if mainstreamed could be the salvation of our beloved combustion engines. But what are synthetic biofuels? Unlike traditional fossil fuels, synthetic fuels are produced from captured carbon dioxide and hydrogen of the atmosphere. The CO2 used in production is reabsorbed from the atmosphere, making it carbon-neutral fuel. These fuels can be used in regular internal combustion engines without modification, meaning lawmakers could say they met their carbon goals and we could still enjoy our precious roaring machines. Every time you brake hard and your wheels don't lock up. Every time your car helps you stay in your lane. Every time your hybrid saves fuel. You're experiencing the legacy of Formula One. It's not just a sport, it's a revolution on wheels. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what F1 innovation amazed you the most. Until the next time, keep pushing the limits.